How's it going, people? For today's video, we're going to attempt to do something I have never done before, and that is solo a power level 140 Hunt the Titan. Now, up to this point, I haven't even attempted to try to solo the 140. As a matter of fact, I said this the first day Hunt the Titan came out. It's definitely going to be harder to solo this mission. Even at 140, it's really going to be difficult. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's definitely going to be a lot harder than other 140 missions. So I had a feeling it was possible. But a few weeks ago, a friend of mine, Allfire, told me that he soloed it, and ever since then, I've been wanting to try it. So for today's video, that's what we're going to be doing. Before we load into it, I do want to quickly show my loadout. We used the Lynx Cassandra as my commander. Finally found a use for her outside of the Mythic Storm King. And we're also going to use the Totally Rockin' Out team perk. And for our support team, we have Varsity Hero, Breakbeat Wildcat, Prehistoric Isa, Demolitionist Penny, and Swamp Knight. And for our gadgets, we have the banner as well as the slow field. I don't believe I used the banner at all, but it is very easy to die in the Hunt the Titan mission because it's a 4-player mission. So all of the husks are going to be power level 211. So that's why we had the banner, but technically we didn't need it because we didn't die at all. And we also used the slow field. And when it comes to weapons, during the crystal phase, there's 2 weapons I would recommend. You can either use the Mythic Storm King's Wrath for the crystals during the first 2 stages, or you can do what I did and use the Plasmatic Discharger. In my opinion, the Discharger is a little bit easier to use, but you do have to be accurate with it. If you don't hit the crystal, you're not going to deal any damage to it. But we're going to be using the Discharger in this gameplay for the crystals. And for the 3rd stage, where you have to actually kill the Titan, I used the pot shot. Anyways, let's go ahead and load in and
kill that guy.
So the first thing I do is equip at least 2 Dischargers. Technically, I don't think you need 3, but we equipped at least 2 of them. And I also pre-selected a healing pad just in case I need it later. I can place it down right away. But after you activate the mission, you'll then have to find 4 tracks. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. But you sort of want to be ready when the Titan first appears. So that's why we equipped the Discharger and pre-selected our healing pads. So that way we don't have to waste any time once he lands, because he's going to land as soon as you find the 4th track. Finding the tracks is pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure you all know how to do that. Just look at your mini-map and search the area that has the big grid circle around it. Anyways, there goes our 3rd track, and once we find this 4th one, he's going to spawn in. It does take him a few seconds. Not sure why I twerked right there. It's a good luck twerk. But if you time it, you can sort of do your kunai and start shooting right away. And you'll notice that first Discharger shot took about half of the crystal's health away. But you'll also notice that when you miss, like we did right there, it doesn't deal any damage at all. So you do have to be accurate when it comes to using the Discharger on the crystal. Like I said, another weapon you could use is the Mythic Storm King's Wrath. But you'll have to be accurate with that one as well. But yeah, when it comes to the crystal part, it's not really that difficult. Or at least I didn't find it to be that difficult. As you can see, we were able to destroy it within about a minute. Oh my god, why do I keep twerking? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I honestly don't remember doing that. Anyways, after that, you'll then have to find 3 tracks. So we're going to go ahead and run around the map and collect those. And while we're doing that, people, over the past month, we lost about half of our creator code supporters. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I was sick for a couple of weeks, so maybe that had something to do with it. But I just want to give a friendly reminder that if you want to support the channel, be sure to use creator code A1. And if you are one of the people who use the creator code, it goes away every 2 weeks, so you may have to re-enter it. But just wanted to let you all know that we have lost a lot of supporters recently, and it would help me sleep better at night if you guys came back. Alright, so there's the third track. You kind of want to avoid being in this pink circle, because that's where he's going to land. If you use your kunai when he lands, it will push you back. But we're pretty much going to do the same thing we did last time. Try to be accurate with our plasmatic discharger. Like I said, it's not going to deal damage every time, but if you are able to hit the crystal, you can take almost half of the health away from the crystal if you get like a direct hit with your discharger. So I know the discharger got nerfed, but it's still pretty decent when it comes to destroying the Titan's crystals. Also, let's go ahead and revive our dinosaur. Now, after you destroy the crystals the second time, you can go ahead and equip your pot shots. Again, you'll just need at least 2 of them. I went ahead and equipped 3 just to make sure I could deal enough damage, because you're not going to have much time to kill the Titan during this third stage. So before we get to him, we do need to find 3 of those tracks, and as soon as we find the third track, he'll spawn in. Anyways, it did take me quite a few attempts to beat this solo, but it didn't really take that long. I'd say it probably took me about 30 to 40 minutes to actually solo without dying. And it took me about 5 or 6 attempts. So not as difficult as I thought it would be. Now, would I recommend doing it solo? No. Unless you're in Stonewood, that's pretty easy to do. Even like lower level Twine Peaks, Hunt the Titan mission is pretty easy. But considering you don't really get anything for soloing the 140, there's really no point in doing it. Unless you want to challenge yourself. Oh my god, why do I keep twerking? But would I recommend doing it solo? No. We more or less just wanted to solo it just to see if we could do it. But, oh, there it goes. Okay, he spawned in. And as soon as he spawns in, you'll want to use your kunai. And you see I also throw down my slow field just to help out with all of the other husks. But you'll want to use your kunai and then just spam your pot shots. And you kind of want to make sure that there's no husk in between you and the Titan, because sometimes the pot shots will explode early and kill the husk instead of hitting the Titan. So pretty much the strat that I used was whenever the kunai was available, I would use it, spam my pot shot on the Titan. If your health starts to get low, just put down a healing pad. And one thing that didn't really happen a lot during this boss fight was he didn't put up his little pink shield. We sort of got lucky there. But if that happens while you're doing Hunt the Titan, then all you need to do is either take that time to reload all of your pot shots, or you can go inside of the pink bubble shield and shoot your pot shot there. But fortunately for us, we didn't really get a whole lot of pink shields throughout this gameplay. Let's see, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I believe we had 3 minutes total to kill them. So you're going to want to make sure you're spending most of your time just shooting your pot shot. And even if you're playing solo, you should still be able to kill them. Again, just make sure you're using your kunai storm whenever it's available. Make sure you're not wasting any of your shots on the regular husk. Throw down a slow field if you want to. If you end up going down, you can revive yourself the first time you go down, but you may want to put down your banner, because the next time you go down, they're going to spawn you somewhere else. So that's why we had the banner. Fortunately for us, we never went down, except for, oh, almost right there. That was close. But we never went down, so technically I didn't really need to use it. But yeah, we just kept spamming our kunais, spamming our pot shots, switching weapons, and we were able to kill it. Oh my god, I just twerked again. A1, what is your deal, brother? But yeah, apparently it is possible to solo the power level 140 Hunt the Titan, and that's how we were able to do it. I do want to give a big shout out to Allfire for recommending this loadout and these weapons and giving me the motivation to do it, because he told me he was able to solo it. That sort of inspired me to do it. So big shout out to Allfire. And I also want to give a shout out to everybody using the creator code, as well as our YouTube members. Anyways, I hope you found the video useful, and thanks for watching.
Been a go, but it's some stuff I won't let her do. If I get to shooting this RPG, I need props like a stepper. Let's do it. They tried to get me with spike traps, they know I'm like that, smooth like a criminal. If they try to bite, I'ma bite back, man. I just swipe that, I need residuals.